Gonna go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's gonna be caught. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
What is that? They'll put Loveland in motion. To throw is Williams. On the move left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes a return from the goal line. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He got this underneath to Pacheco. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision.
Now Mahomes. That's taken in. And he'll take this one in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
What is up?
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. So, from the 37, here's second and 4.
Ready to go.
To throw, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 4.
Ready to go.
Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver...
A big hole. And he will go all the way. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Chiefs 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Mahomes. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Vegas! What is it?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
43-yard line.
Yes. What is it?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll put Loveland in motion. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to the air once more. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The Bears will
throwing again. Williams. Forced out wide. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. That's complete to Rice. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. timeout signal for it, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Gain of 26 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Big right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow! Yellow, yellow! Yellow!
Throwing now, Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little bit further before they head to the locker room. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Chiefs 15.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 36-yard.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the...
And he'll get into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Vegas!
First and 10 at the 19.
Now Williams. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. It's second down. Here's Williams. He gets this one to Moore. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
To throw is Williams. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 41. Here's second down and 3.
Second and 3.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. To throw is Mahomes. He gets the hook up with stripes. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 2nd and 10.
At the Bears' 20-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. And now we're going to time out by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And this time he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
What is that?
They'll put Loveland in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he will score. Luther Burton. Touchdown Bears. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Remigio now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch.
And he will get into the end zone. So how do you like that? 2 points and now a 2-score advantage as the lead is 9.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's first down.
Yes. Ready for it.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Throw it here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bears first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is hot downfield by Odunze. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of